diamond. The black diamond. There's actually black diamonds. Some people would say onyx. Feels smooth. With silver tone though. So now because it's black from the outside, the silver tone, to get the polish down, there's still color within the silver, beyond the silver. Silver is only a definition of showing that you have a diamond by the graphite, the laminate. So I believe it might be green, because I can see a little bit texture tint to it. But you never know until, or it could be yellow diamond. Alright, identifying gemstone from Toronto. Logan, Choy, News for the Public. I have to make a video 5 minutes. So the next example of a flat diamond. Same as glass texture, as in silver. So this is not a great example, but to show you a common denominator. To know what a diamond is and the structure of it. But as you can see, from a tone and the side tilt, you would still see the silver tone in. So there's white and clear. The pixel's already at 4, but by zooming out, you can see more surface as in a crystal glass shaped type. But to see the color different in ratios, knowing. There's an example of knowing a diamond is to see if there's actually something you can read from underneath it. So that's the way they say you can tell about a diamond, that you cannot read the words or the letters. Weird, right? And there's certain things that's just, you can know what is from what's not. So this is pretty good. And the color I like. But you did see a little flare of colors. So let's see if we can zoom in more. Now we're at 1.5. We zoom into 2.6. As you can see, there is carbon in yellow, but there's a wire. And you wonder about that, right? Very odd and weird. So these are the structures about identifying minerals. That minerals are mixed with a ratio from 1 to 10. So crystallize and graphite. So, why is a pin is the thing that everybody's going to be curious more about. So in the definition of a next identifying mineral, crystal, diamond, graphite. So let me pause for a second to show you the next example. Next example of a kimberlite graphite is that it actually has copper tone in it, or metal, but it's a diamond. Weird. As you can see, so my video on Logan, Choy, and Josephine News for the Public. There are examples of material. So to say that it could change the texture, copper tone-ish, because of the water and the surface of it. Now, if you could take a closer look towards it, to show you identification, magnifying up to 4 megapixel, you see the color of the glass. So these are more as in the wire structure towards a craft. So, as I said, a spaceship. So these are the things that basically going to have outside of a share for a ship. You cannot see through because it's from, as you can see, But that's only from one magnifying glass identifying to say that is invincible, towards one other structure, as in 3 layers, maybe on a ship. So as you can see, one is lighter to see through, and one is to protect one from the other. So 2 at the full from inner and outer side. So one from the inner side of the ship cannot see the outside from the ship, because both could persuade each other's side of seeing what they want them to see, as in deception from perception. So the outside layer of the ship is still going to have wire in between. So there's going to be 3 layers to cool the system down. So the heat, the hot, and the cold. Now, this is the most astounding thing about my lessons and teaching. To teach you about what a graphite and a kimberlite is. So, a spaceship and a kimberlite to a graphite. So, currents and quartz are electrical. Now, for a graphite. A graphite is a kimberlite, but the structure from the magnetic from the ratio from 1 to 10. It is magnetic. Also pass currents through electrical and etc. power. So you have a stimulator and a ship based into a database, magnifying over a layer of layers to basically have a craft. But the wiring through the craft as well is astounding. To build a aircraft or a ship as a planet. A little bit of sound here, guys. One more wire for you from a kimberlite graphite. How does a spaceship basically attract from the modern day time today of the 21st century when it's entwined with something that is not of our time? So one more explanation of a shield from a spaceship. So a graphite kimberlite, as I said, for graphite is a metal, but it's a diamond. Wow, you're not joking. That's actually a diamond. Yes, I'm trying to explain to you what an aircraft and a spaceship is. You need a cooling system. A diamond hole, heat, and cold. It's a structure of a diamond spaceship, and it's also visible because you cannot see through it. It's visible. A diamond has colors, so you can mix the environment with a spaceship and fly around. The projector from an engine now, from basically having a turbine or basically a nuclear plant ship flying around. It's a whole planet. It has minerals that has food and minerals to grow a whole kingdom. There's nothing wrong with a spaceship. It's just understanding the structure and the basic of it. ABC 1, 2, 3. It's an engine. Now, a diamond, the minerals. Diamond. Why a diamond hide itself? To protect its own economy, its own colony. The own herd is protecting herself, her own self, because it's know the danger of itself. Pretty hard and awkward, isn't it? Knowing all these lessons from one man that they say is not of God. So I am saying, Lord God, to know the minerals because God has shown me how he laid the foundation. And there's no one that know God to explain this to you. I am who I am. And I'm telling you how to create a spaceship. You need all these things. Simple facts. As I said, Elon Musk, you must understand my words. You can build your spaceship. You can build your ship to Mars. You can colonize all the planets. You could revalidate and veritate them all. But Earth method. These are minerals that grow plants and vegetables. Oxygen. You can revalidate the planets around us in the solar system by traveling to galaxies. Mask yourself by not being seen. Eat and cool. Food inside of it. Generate from core is energy. Come on, people, use your technology and your mind. You are intelligent beings. Subscribe to News for the Public. As much as they try to stop the truth because they don't believe in it, that's their fault and they're lost. You need the graphite to build your spaceship. It may look like a metal, but it's not. It's pretty soft. Surprisingly, you can bend it. It's a diamond, yes. I'm just saying, it's not supposed to break. There's millions of diamonds to build a structure. There's 9 cubics each to build a structure. And there's 9 pieces into a family to mold and manifest into a triangle, diagonal. That's how a diamond family is in form, because each piece is a piece of another piece to form a bigger piece. But inside it's molded until it's hardened into one. But it's still not. It's still cells. The Diamax is not hard to figure the ratio. Come on, chemists. Pretty weird, isn't it? But chemists has to be studied on a factor base. Highs hands-on. So the one who does not know has to try on their own. Don't they? Yes, you need time to solve things. But when one has the answer and the source of it, why you deny it? Makes no sense of it. For one to understand the nomination of things. Mr. Choy once again released all the secret for an important reason. Would they listen? Well, they better do, because the water is melting and the water is coming from the north. There's 40 feet of snow in Noah, or water. Water split a Red Sea. Everything about humanity has been about the flooding, and they still don't want to listen about their ruin and a new change and a new era of a new kingdom? I can't understand the knowledge of mankind upon centuries. Subscribe to Logan Choy News for the Public.